Welcome to the 18th week in the life of a period. If you don't know what these period vlogs are, I vlog a week in the life of my period to stamp out the stigma surrounding menstruation and to make it less embarrassing. Enjoy. I'm vlogging just now because it's a week before Eve and Chloe say that I'm due my period, but I can totally feel it. I feel that I'm due, and it's a weird situation because I've been kind of wanting my period. I've been kind of wanting to be due because I felt a little bit robotic, a little bit serious, which is not like me whatsoever. Like, I'm an idiot. I don't like being serious and robotic, but I felt that way. So I'm quite looking forward to having my period because I love that feeling that I get where I'm in such a good mood. I get motivated, I get really enthusiastic and excited about everything. And also I'm in that like contemplative, I want to talk to everyone about really deep stuff, and I just love everyone. I want that again. I love that feeling. But instead, so far I've been very irritable. Everything's annoying me, which is not good. I hate that. I'm trying not to get irritated by stuff, but it's just like boiling, you know, and you're just like So I'm hoping tomorrow that is away, which I think it will be, because when I do get irritable and bad moods and stuff, it doesn't last for long at all. My period's normally pretty good. I'm still in a decent mood. Like today, right, if you don't know, I work with people with dementia, and we have a choir that perform, or they've been doing little performances around different areas. They perform today. I'm like the choir mum. I stand at the front and film and cheer them on. So as I was filming, I got so emotional. Like, it was bad. Like halfway through I just started crying and I couldn't stop, and then at the end one of the guys with dementia did a little speech and I was just like, I lost it. I couldn't stop crying and I was so aware that I was a mess. So that happened. So yeah, I've just been feeling a little bit weird lately, but hormones are a thing that are a thing. So I just want that robotic serious feeling to go away. I want to be like, yeah, woo, everyone's good, and I'm excited. And I'm tired as well, and I've broken out again. I always get spots here. They're always here. That's it. Nothing else to update you on. Ooh, I really want chocolate. I just got my period. I'm not even due yet. Like, I thought it was due like next Wednesday. Didn't expect it today, but it explains a lot. There's an aeroplane. I got so motivated yesterday before work because I didn't have a morning shift. I get so motivated, which normally happens before my period anyway, that I had a wardrobe clear out. Today is a cleaning day. I'm off work today. Me and my mum have decided we're going to go for dinner and go out for drinks. I should also say, period's pretty light. I just got it right at this minute. I just went to the toilet and I was like, oh damn it. I was not prepared this time. Normally I'm like, I know exactly when I'm going to get it. So I just shoved a pad on because I can't be bothered. I'm just going to ignore it right now. I'm going to pretend it's not there. Hopefully it'll go away. This lighting is amazing. Look at my under eye circles. I've just taken off my makeup. I look tired. I look really tired. Me and my mum went out for dinner. I had a pizza, which is, if you don't know, I've got IBS. Pizza is not good. Like, it hurts my stomach and it bloats me something awful. So when I eat things like pizza, bread, you know, things like that, and alcohol, which I had 2 cocktails when we were out for dinner, and I just had another drink there. My belly does not enjoy it. My belly hurts after that, so I'm gonna have a sore stomach tomorrow. But alas, we watched a film called The Darkness and it had Kevin Bacon in it, and it was on Netflix, and it was so bad, like pure cringy, really bad. Would not recommend it. Please don't tell Kevin I said that because I love Kevin. I actually look like I've not slept in 10 years. Bye. So while I was out with my mum for drinks, I felt sort of a discomfort down below, and I thought, uh-oh, I'm getting another cyst. And the next day I woke up and I had another full-blown Bartholin's cyst. So I phoned the NHS 24 because it was a Saturday, and they said that a nurse would phone me back, but I didn't hear back all day, and you'll see what happens next. I just came all the way to the supermarket to buy chocolate because I really want it, and marshmallows and tea cakes. I need chocolate. I don't have any in the house and I just really need chocolate. It's 6 o'clock and I drove to the supermarket to get chocolate. I have a cyst, I deserve it. I bought a load of rubbish. I got 3 packets of these crisps because my mum wanted to try them. So I got kale puffs, veggie straws, and hummus chips. Got 3 packets of little marshmallows because it's 3 for £1 and I love marshmallows. 2 Lindt mint and 10s because they're my favourite and it was 2 for £3.
Galaxies from my mum because she told me to get one small one and I bought a pack of 4 because it's like £1. And tomato sauce. And that is it. So a nurse from NHS 24 phoned me back and told me to go to the out of hours hospital, the hospital out of hours, and get my cyst seen to so I can get antibiotics. She said just nip it in the bud, go to the out of hours. It's currently 8:25 on a Saturday night and I'm going to the out of hours hospital for my cyst. Good times. Score. It was literally in and out. I was like the only person in the waiting room and it was like an older white guy who he was so awkward. I went in and the first thing he said was there aren't any female doctors I'm afraid, and I was like that's fine, whatever. And then I sat down and he just could not look me in the eye. He went, vaginal cyst, eh? And I was like, yep. And I went, well, I'm pretty sure it's a Bartholin cyst because I've had it before, same area, same pain, it feels exactly the same. And he was like, oh well then we'll save the blushes and I'll just give you antibiotics. Like you never checked it or anything. I was like, well I'm on my period anyway so I'm fine with you just giving me antibiotics. And he was like, alright, okay. And then he just handed me a big massive box of these flucloxacillin, which is what I got the last 2 times. But like it was the weirdest experience. And that was so quick and easy. And I'm picking up Steph. There she is. Wait. Hey. This is the weirdest thing in the world. It's the next day. I still have my cyst.
What happened?
What happened?
They just gave you medicine and that was it?
Yeah, I never even looked at it. I think that's really weird.
That's weird.
He was so awkward. He didn't look me in the eye or anything, and he was just like. But my cyst is definitely sorer today. But I've got my antibiotics. So remind me at 12 o'clock. I have to take antibiotics. Oh, shaky, shaky. It's Father's Day.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
But what better way to spend it than with your father figure?
I have had father figure stuck in my head all day.
I'll be your daddy. How have your hormones been?
Crazy. Crazy, crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch.
I should be fine.
I love dad jokes.
Okay, real talk. I had such a good day. We went to Falkland Palace, Alloa Tower, and then went into Stirling for dinner. We went to the filling station. We had the worst meal ever. It was so bad. It was like reheated I think and it was cold. So not heated very well. Anyway, we ate it and we had a dessert and everything. But in the restaurant I had like a panic attack. I still feel kind of out of it and I feel exhausted now. My head's banging, my ears are ringing. I cried a little bit on the way home because I was kind of holding it in a little bit because like I think even though it's Steph and like she wouldn't care, I just didn't want to make it a big deal. But in the filling station, sorry my brain's mush right now, it just came out of nowhere. I started profusely sweating, like I got that hot panic feeling, you know, when you're just like and then like I instantly just wanted to cry and I was like shaky. It was horrible and then it went away a little bit and then I felt okay, but I still was holding in a cry. I think I just feel out of it now. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it was hormones or what. My period's still quite late. I don't know, I was saying to Steph, like I don't know if the cyst is like blocking the blood. I don't know, like I don't know if that can happen. I've just not got much of a period, so I'm like, by now, I had cramps this morning and usually by now it would be like really heavy, but there's not a lot coming out still and I'm like, yeah, my cyst feels a lot better now actually. I think the antibiotics are working. I've taken 3 or 4 tablets. My head is so sore right now, I just feel like, oh. So I thought I better include this, even though it's not something I would normally, I don't know. This is only my second ever panic attack. I think I had an anxiety attack once. I don't know, I do, but my god, it turns your brain to actual mush. I just feel so weird, but it's fine. Also, like all my makeup's like coming off, I just look rough. But I've had a really good day. My voice is like wobbly and everything and I needed it. It was good. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I don't start till 1 o'clock today, but I thought I'd update since yesterday's like ordeal. I'm so tired. I feel dead, like my brain's still mush. I woke up and I had like proper dark circles under my eyes, and I do normally have dark circles, like I don't have the best luck with dark circles, but this morning I just looked tired, like I'd not slept and forever, and I didn't get the best sleep, but it wasn't like the worst sleep. And my period's still really light. I am bleeding a little bit, but it's so light that I'm like, is the cyst blocking it, like I said yesterday, or I don't know what's going on. I've not had that like feeling of, you know how like every other time I get my period I have that feeling of during the day, like that emotion where I just know I'm going to get it. I've not had that, but I've got my period, I think. Usually by now I'd be like gushing, but I'm not. I do feel slightly better today. I still feel a bit, nah. Moods are fine. I'm a bit crampy, but I don't know if that's just because of the meal me and Steph had last night, because she felt a bit dodgy after it as well. Okay, bye. I thought since I always sit in my bed, I would change it up to make the video a little bit different. I don't know. That is a charity shop bag, not a dead body, just in case anyone thought it might be. I'm on my work break and it was a walk-in shift, hence why I'm dressed like this. It rained, so I don't know what my hair's doing. So that's why I look like this. I realise I've not really been updating on the cyst. The cyst is totally fine. It's pretty much gone, I think. I am bleeding out. Pretty sure I'm near death. So I thought I'd risk putting a tampon in, even though I was like, oh, cyst, tampon, is that a good idea? But it's fine. So the cyst must be pretty much gone. So I'm just going to finish this course of antibiotics and then that's me. So I'm glad I went to the hospital that night because I would not have been able to put a tampon in today. Calm down, Erin. Period is I'm just looking at my legs. You know how when you're wearing cropped leggings, right? Occasionally I'll shave just the bit that's showing, but I've not shaved in a little while, and my legs, I can actually, like, because I'm not the hairiest of people, so I can kind of get away with just not shaving my legs for a while. I do have like dark hair. You can actually see the hair. You probably can't see it in the camera. I'm looking down and I can see hair, but who cares? Anyway, so period, the shining moment happened and I'm like, is that because the cyst went down and now the blood's got room to come out? I don't know. Mood is clearly fine. Much better than I was. Cramps are a thing today that are not good. The cramps are pretty bad and my stomach's a bit dodgy as well. Like, does anybody else get a pure dodgy stomach when their period's there? And I'm so bloated as well. It's just not a good time. I was just about to say the word skedaddle. I've never used that word in my life. I was just about to go, right, I better skedaddle. Who the hell uses the word skedaddle? Me. My cyst is a lot better today. Period is just, like, calm down. Period, like, it just is so bloody. Obviously. It's just so a lot. Good English. My mood's not good. Like, I'm really tired. It must be because, like, I'm bleeding out, obviously. Mood's a bit crap now. I don't know why. Like, I just feel a bit down. And I was looking forward to this period because I like the whole enthusiastic, excited, motivated, happy part of me that comes out when I've got my period. But that is not present at this particular time of... My anxiety is really bad because I've got a thing on Friday that I'm really nervous about. I'm mixing groups on Friday, which is weird. Mixing groups is always a weird thing for me. I'm just very nervous. I'm excited, but I'm very nervous. But I've been very, very nervous this period, which is driving me mental. I'm just not feeling great. I'm back with this, like, great red lighting again that outlines how tired I am. I just wanted to vlog because I wanted to show how quickly things can change. Earlier, I had a knot in my stomach. I've had a knot in my stomach for all week. I've been so anxious since Sunday. I felt really anxious all day, like really bad. Like, I've been proper worked up about group mixing on Friday. Now it's later on, I finished work. I feel great. I feel positive. My head feels clear. I don't feel anxious anymore. I'm excited. I can't wait for Friday now, but it was only like a few hours ago that I felt crap. Hormones are wild. I genuinely felt crazy. I felt crazy this week, and now I feel like how I wanted to feel the entire time when I was looking forward to my period. I wanted to feel like this, and I feel like this now finally, but I feel like it came out of nowhere. So weird. I don't know what's going on, but that's just what hormones and periods are like. Like, you're down one minute, you're up the next. It's very strange. The shining moment hasn't gone away. This has been a really weird period. I don't know if it's got anything to do with the cyst, but it's been so different. Also, no makeup face again. But yes, so I just wanted to share the fact that I feel fine now. Okay, bye. It's the next day. That good mood didn't last. I felt good today. Like, I felt alright. My period, I'm barely noticing it, to be honest. I've got a pad on and it's a little bit heavy, but I felt okay. I met my friend Cheryl in the shopping centre. I decided to go to Primark and I bought a couple of things. But I met my friend Cheryl, who I'm meeting tomorrow night, and she and Emma, I'm introducing her and Emma to someone new. My throat just made a weird noise, and it's just making me so nervous, and I don't know why. And I was thinking about it, and Cheryl and Emma are great. Like, they're not gonna, like, nothing's gonna go wrong. They get on with everyone, and this person that I'm introducing will get on with everyone as well. Like, it's just, I'm like, why am I so nervous about it? And I think it's just a general mixing friend group thing. Anytime I've ever had to mix friend groups in my life, like birthdays, just any occasion where I have to mix friend groups, I'm like, it freaks me out because I just worry if everyone's getting on, and even though everyone is getting on, and even if they don't, it's not my problem. Like, I don't know why it's such a big thing to me, like for people to get on and I can't relax, because I'm just thinking, is everyone alright? Like, is everyone getting on with each other? Mixing friend groups has always been a bit of a bother for me. But tomorrow I'm mixing friend groups and it'll be fine, but for some reason it's eating me up. And I was a bit of a riot when I met Cheryl. She said I was fine, but I wasn't. And I started sweating. I kind of got a bit teary. Like, see when I get really anxious, I get teary. I just felt so, and she was like, it's fine, it'll be fine. And I felt like Ross Geller from Friends. I was like, I'm fine, I'm fine. And she was like, you'll be fine. And then as I walked into New Look, she shouted fajitas after me, and I never heard her, but she messaged me going, those guys heard me. It was funny. And then I've got like other things, like I'm organising something with a couple other YouTubers, so I've got that, and then I've organised something else with someone else, and then someone else has come up, and or it's just, there's so much going on and I'm like, my brain can't handle it. Let me know if you struggle with mixing friend groups, because it's a thing, man. People outside are loud. Okay. I can explain. I completely forgot to vlog the last 2 nights, and it was only when I was about to jump in the shower there that I was like, well, I've not vlogged at all, and I didn't want to shower and get all my makeup off and show you my bad skin. The group mixing went really well on Friday. It was totally fine. My period's fine. It's gone now. I finished my cyst pills, my antibiotics, but yeah, the anxiety's been so bad about Friday night, like, and it was fine. It was totally fine. I loved it. It was good. And then when the new person left, when I was just left with Emma and Cheryl, I felt like crying because I was just so overwhelmed, and like I've been so nervous about it, and then it was finished and it was over. I was just emotionally exhausted from it all. Saturday I got my hair done finally, and then I went a drive with Amy, so I could have filmed, but I just was enjoying myself and I didn't feel like filming. I feel like this period hasn't been like the other periods. Like, I feel like my other periods are usually more kind of enthusiastic and motivated and happy, and this one's just been anxiety. So this period was weird. I didn't like it. I mean, obviously I didn't like it because I got a cyst and it lasted for 10 days rather than 7 days, and I hope next time I get a period it's like it normally is rather than like that. It's like clockwork every month, but this month has been totally different. In the last week in the life of a period vlog, I touched on like worrying about things, being clear-headed. If you've not seen that vlog, go and watch that. But at the end of these week in the life of a period vlogs, I normally go over some of your comments from the last one. So that's what I'm going to do now. Lulu said, are you going to keep using the moon cup? Congrats on the 17th week in the life. Thanks, I can't talk. I haven't used my moon cup in forever. I can't remember the last time I used it. I think I definitely want to try it again. It's cheaper in the long run. Won't need to buy tampons and pads, and it's more environmentally friendly, so I would like to get used to using it again. James said, my grandma used to say worry was like a rocking chair. You go back and forth but you don't get anywhere. I like that. I like that. It's true. There's no point in worrying about something you can't control. Scottish Cream said, in 2016 I was 27 years old, worrying about everything. Money, bills, things I needed or wanted. At the end of that year I had 2 strokes, was in a coma for 3 days, and I was told that I would never walk or talk again. Now I really don't worry anymore. It took me a year to learn to walk and talk again, but I smile because it's an amazing thing. Life. Do not worry about the things that can't change. Just live your life and never live for anyone else. That comment gave me like pure goosebumps. It just puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Like, we worry about like stupid little things that won't matter in like a month's time, yet people go through things like this and realise that like life's too short. I'm glad you're doing good now. I feel like worrying about the fact that I was mixing friend groups, it seems so silly, but at the time I was so nervous about it. I couldn't fathom like why I was so nervous about it, and it was fine, and I got so emotionally drained after it because of how much I'd been worrying about it before that I just felt exhausted. I don't want to be like that. Like, that's not me. Like, I'm not normally that bad. I never have panic attacks. That was weird. I don't want that to be a regular thing, so I need to try and get more in that mindset of like there's no point worrying about things because you can't change it. Like, you can't change what's going to happen because it's going to happen regardless, but you can change how you react to it, and you can change how you are in the situation. It's easier said than done, but it's something that I need to work on. But yeah, if you want to be featured in the next week in the life of a period vlog, then leave a wee comment down below and I might discuss it in the next one. And I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want notified of when I upload, then click the wee notification bell. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.